Hi guys, welcome to the Alan Show. This is a show about coming out of this situation and this crisis without any scratches, using our brain, picking our brain, and getting the knowledge and illuminations, right? We're gonna go back to basics, back to learning the books, the concepts, the ideas that is gonna help us get through this. We're gonna enjoy a little bit of music before we start. Soul imagination. You have the power. Concept, perception. Using your talents and skills, using your analysis to come up with the answers that work for you, that helps you help other people, your family, your friends, loved ones, co-workers, anybody who's going through a rough time right now. All right, about 2 minutes. Gotta enjoy the music. I'm not an expert in anything. I'm a salesman. 30 years of selling taught me a lot. Plus, So, 1 second. If you've seen my show before, my show is very imperfect. There's no editing. Everything is one shot, one simple camera. A lot of little props here and there, trying to illuminate things for you, inspire you, or at least entertain you, make you think. Everything has an answer if we can find the right information, right? Today we're going to talk about something very serious. Today we're going to talk about chaos. Right? Chaos. I'm angry. Right? I can't take it anymore. I don't like those people. I don't like those people. Well, the question is, do we like ourselves? Do we like that person right there in the mirror? It's very hard to like anything if if I can't stand this guy right here. He make me miserable, but we go on. We're long enough. We've been together for a long time. So we talked in the past about the fears that we have. We just talk about the perceptions that we have, right? The complaints that we have. Are our complaints real? Are our complaints valid? Or are they exaggerated, right? I always tell you, if you've been following my videos, please like, share, or subscribe. We say turn off the madness, right? We're going to turn off the madness and we're going to turn on the knowledge and the thinking. I'm going to put on that thinking hat. Please, if you like my videos, help me spread the word. At least I want to touch one person in a positive way to inspire the person, to help her get through this, at least entertain her. Right? So let's say you have a problem. You have a complaint. How big is your complaint? Right? Let's go this way. It's kind of hard. How big is it? Is it the biggest problem in the world? Are you going to make everybody crazy because you have a problem? Or is your problem this small and you're making it look this big? Or is your problem really this big and you ignoring it? Okay? Big problem. Crusted. You can wrap yourself around your problem. But you ignoring it. You're letting it procrastination. Two complaints people always have since I was a kid, doesn't change, is they always said they don't have money or they don't have time. But then I always saw them with money and I always saw them wasting their time. How real are our problems, right? So let's stop for a moment. Let's make an accounting of ourselves. Do we love? Do we love again? Okay? And are we using our skills and talents? So we're going to talk about chaos for a moment. Very important. We're going to make it quick and easy. Are we addicted to chaos? Our lives are very comfortable. If you think about it, you have a car, just get on your car, boom, 300 miles in 4 hours. You have that capability to transport yourself from one place into another place that long in a shorter time. Do you have credit cards and all kinds of access? Grab a plane, you'll be there in 1 hour, right? So you see all the powers that one individual has, that when we talk about where we come from as people, this is 2020 to 2120. That's going to be 100-year span. So we came from 1920 to 2020, right? Now you can see the difference of technology advancement. But there's a little problem that's staying behind. That no matter how much we advance and how fast we're getting from point A to point B, people still seem to be a bit unhappy and promoting constantly through complaining and anger, chaos. You go in a bus, right? Let's say you didn't have any money and you got on a bus for $1. $100,000 bus, you got on it for $2. You didn't like the driver, you complain. You found God, you complain. You getting on a bus for $2 that is worth $100,000. Right? We're not looking at the positive side of it. God, Lord, for $2 I get to sit down in this bus. And look, it has air conditioning. It has heater. And I only gave that guy $2. So how much are we putting in ourselves and how much are we getting out? Because of a community, a collective effort. The bus does not drive just because of us, because of one individual. It drives because there's a collective, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people join that bus. That's already $30, $20, whatever, right? To the max. So that's why the bus operates. So there is the benefit. It's not because of one person. Or they say, okay, today X person is coming, let's get her upset. Let's not clean the bus the way she likes it or he likes it. Or whatever, car wash, food, whatever. Anywhere. My hamburger is upside down, my hamburger is this way, like whatever the reason why people are complaining constantly and looking at chaos and promoting that chaos versus the benefit of not having it at all. Imagine there are no buses tomorrow. Enough. Right? Taking things for granted. So real quick, I'm going to talk to you about something that hit my brain not too long ago, and I wanted to share with you guys. Let's say, I'm going to move to this way so that can. Let's say you were born in 1980. And let's say that you have a real target of living 100 years. 2080. You see how much time you have? So you're going to be 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 years. Right? This is chaos. Right? I'm going to illustrate something for you so that you understand how this works. Okay? 1 second. You know my videos are not edited, so tough luck, right? Let's say your family was the worst family ever to roam this planet and you had a very unlucky upbringing, right? So you were born here. The red indicates chaos. That means you were born into chaos. And later, down in another video, I'm going to tell you what this is truly about. It's not just random. This has a true meaning. And I'm telling you this from experience. I'm not just saying this. I didn't read it in a book. I didn't go to a university to catch this information. I've seen it with my own eyes, and I live some of it with my own eye, with my own body, with my own life. So here it is. You were born into the worst family ever to exist the planet, regardless of what country. So you were born, you made it to 10 years. Between you're born and 10 years, you're a student of life. Whether you will go to school or not go to school, whatever is it, or wherever it is that you are a student of life. You can't say, I'm a doctor and I'm 10 years old, right? That doesn't happen. So you are a student of life. So here's your people, whoever. That's your influence. It's called your heritage. Right? You hear a lot about that. You hear a lot about heritage. Country heritage, world heritage, people heritage. Now we're going to know what's about. So then you grew 10, 15, managed to make it to 20 years old with the craziest family you could ever inherit. That was the gift, right? They were chaos, drunks, whatever. The worst people in the planet. So you made it through 20 and you're still a student of life. Yeah, you get a job here and there, but what have you mastered, right? Now we move into a little more critical, more sophisticated. Practice. What happens to all the things that we learn from this point to back? Well, if we learn a lot about chaos, right, then we're going to be practicing some of that chaos. How? Through our life, through our behavior, to the way we react to things. That's what we know. That's what we learn. Chaos, right? Oh, just get crazy for whatever. My soda is hot. Crazy. Somebody turn off the light. Crazy. Because crazy is what we know. But then you have 5 cents of common sense. And you said, there's something wrong with this. I gotta do something about it. I got a refuge somewhere. Huh? Let me make some good friends. Huh? My librarian. Let me go to the library. Let me learn something new. Let me see if there's another way out there, other than the crazy I know. So we learn. That's what that means. Turn off the crazy. It's the crazy that comes from certain things that we've gone through, that they just run our life. It's a little more complicated coming from a salesman. I'm not a doctor, I'm a salesman, but I'm telling you these things because this is a lot of what I've seen and a lot of what I lived through. So, real quick, because this video is not going to be that long. You become a master of chaos. Now you're in your 40s, 30s, 40s. great drone, great master of chaos. How do you come out of that? I'm going to make this a two-part video so that we have, more time to get into it. But you went from being a student of chaos to practicing chaos, because when you're a kid, you do something great, somebody puts you down in a minute. But then as you grow older, you have more power physically, right? To exercise your tantrums and you're irrational. And then you master it. You hear people who are very, very proud of living in chaos, right? Do you know anybody like that? Who is extremely proud of living in chaos? If they don't know any other thing, how can you blame them, right? But this video is about that. In the second part, we're going to talk about the balancing of this. And it's not an easy task. It takes a lifetime. But we have time. As long as we are learning something, we have time. So in the second video, we're going to talk about teaching, how we go from chaos, mastering, and then we teach, and then the rest of it. So this is about, we are addicted to chaos. Are we addicted? And the pain and the joy, and how these things, people begin to believe that it's a normal. And we're going to talk about these other things too. Okay? So we leave it at that. I think it's exciting. There's going to be a part 2. So let's get a little bit of that music again, so we can relax, chill, and wait for part 2.